Well, hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna see the best thriller movies that were made in 2022. In this list, there are romantic thriller, suspense thriller, and political thriller also. First one on this list is Geraya. Well, Geraya is a beautiful drama about infidelity with a twist of it being a thriller. The movie starts well, but what I didn't like in was the end part where everything falls apart. The movie has great cinematography and soundtrack. Plus, we get to see Siddhant and Deepika act well in their role because these two couple feel so hot on screen. But there is a catch from this list. It's one of my least trailer movie. It's somewhat at that level, but it focuses more on infidelity part, but it doesn't go at a deeper level. Thus at the end the story falls flat. The second one is A Thursday. A Thursday is about a nursery teacher who plans to keep the children hostage unless her demands are not met. And from there we get a tense dramatic thriller movie with a good message. And yes, Yami Gautam is excellent in this movie, but the serious tone of this movie are much done better by supporting actors, which give a more thrill than what this movie is about. A Thursday bears a question that no one dares to ask, and we can feel the trauma the character goes through. That's why she acts in this hideous way. But this movie asks the question whether the character did right or wrong is up to you, because the cop did not focus on things that mattered the most. Third one is Love Hostel. Well, Love Hostel premise is simple. It's all about caste and family, and they don't want to be shamed in front of society. Rather, they would be willing to kill their children for leaving each other and running from each other to marry and have a family of their own. And from here we see Bobby Devil, a ruthless mercenary, and he kills anyone and everyone who comes in front of his path. He's like the villain from the Hollywood movie No Country for Old Men. Thus ensures a thriller chase between the couple and the mercenary. Fourth one is the Kashmir Files. The story is how violence was imposed on Kashmiri Pandits and they were forced to leave their homes from Kashmir. It shows the brutality with which everybody on their side was killed. May it be fellow neighbor, policemen in charge, or colleagues. The epitome of viewing experience reaches its peak during the final speech from Krishna, who is standing in election. The cinematography is well captured and acting of Anupam Kher is very well and justified. It's a must-watch political thriller movie. Fifth one is Dalsa. Dalsa tells a story of a journalist who is highly professional and she is set out to hunt for the truth. But when same incidents happens to her, when we see her turning to, and from there we see her turning a hypocrite, hiding the truth once she was fighting for. Jalsa is a great thrilling story which shows how each characters have their own motive rather than bringing out the truth. It shows how society can be hypocrite at the same time, and they can turn blind eye when it comes to helping lower class people. The supporting character does fantastic job to bring the tension in the movie, and we can see her agony when she finds out about her daughter, but more surprising is the ending, and it's damn thrilling. Sixth one is Operation Romeo. Well, this movie is based on true incident, and it's about a revenge between cop and lover. The story is tragic though, but what we learn to see is that because of mistake of one person, other people may have to suffer or pay for their sins. And we will see in this movie, one of the best thing about movie is the actor Sharad Kelkar is he induces the fear in you, and the way he acts as a corrupt police officer can leave a big impact about moral policing. Seventh one is Thar. If you want to see exotic desert location, then this movie is for you. The thrilling experience you will get in this movie is quite surprising. The Anil Kapoor does his job damn good, but same can't be said about his son Harshvardhan Kapoor. The story starts good and you can see the tension rising, but as end comes it falls little bit flat. But alas, the movie is quite engaging and you will sit through it to find out what's happening. Eighth one is Anek, another geopolitical thriller by director Anubhav Sinha, who is the same director of movie Article 30. Well, this movie is about a gripping, layered narrative about efforts to negotiate peace treaty, a peace treaty in the northeast India with a separatist group, a process that has gone for decades without conclusion. A covert operative, Aman, played by Ayushmann Khurrana, who goes by alias Joshua, is tasked with creating a situation that brings Tiger Sangha, the top rebel leader, to the reason to the negotiation table. Along the way, Aman finds that everything isn't black and white, and as he had initially thought, and finds himself in conflicted emotionally and professionally. Forensic, it's a South remake but with few changes to the original, but not to distract you from the main core of the movie. Well, the story goes, a serial killer is on the loose and he kills a child on their birthday, and Vikrant Masse is the best forensic detective, thus he has been appointed, and with him, Radhika Apte helps him find the clue, or they hunt together to find the serial killer. So story is good. The actors Vikrant Masse and Radhika Apte, their acting fails flat little bit. 10th one is Hit, another South remake, but it's a very good thriller and one of the best movie in this list. I don't want to spoil you much, thus I will not reveal much of the story, but it makes a good mystery thriller, and Rajkumar Rao plays a cop who is suffering from PTSD. There are some mundane CID type investigation, but overall the outcome of the movie is sophisticated thriller that never lets go of its pulsating hold on viewers until very last shot.